Hey guys, it's Skymer here, and welcome back to another episode of the Armidex Tournament. And in this episode, hopping into the continuation of week number 11 of these battles, we have my online bestie, Bobbie, preparing for battle once again. In the very last episode, we did have Gwen win 2 out of her 3 matches, which was incredible. And we're going to see how Bobbie performs today. So, as for her battle teams, we have the first team up is going to be team number 14, the Dreaded Squares. Only Shadow up until this point has defeated this team, so we are seeing the chance for it to fall once again today. So let's go ahead and see how that battle goes. I don't believe there's been any changes. Sorry, I'm just looking through them just to make sure I didn't change anything, because it has been a little bit since I've done these battle preparations. The second team of today is going to be team number 12, Team Charm. I always feel like that this team is probably one of my more loved teams out of this group. I'm very excited to always see this team to see this team go out. I did change Sonia's item to the Life Orb. To be honest with you, Sonia is a very, very strong Pokemon, but I also think that the ability for her to be able to get access to not just power boosts for her psychic type moves, but also for all of her moves, is going to be a little bit better, even if it costs her a little bit of her own HP in the process. And the final team for today is team number 20 again. But I have a new special little pal joining us, and that is Torterra. He's so cute. I love Torterra. It seems like a gentle beast to me, to be honest. Like one of those that, like, you can see little Swablues and Pidgeys and stuff like that, just like up in the tree on its back, just kind of, you know, nesting, and I can just find how wholesome it is. And I really wanted to go with kind of like a stall build for it. It has leftovers for its item, in addition to Leech Seed Protect, and Curse to boost its stats. If it's not a ghost type, since it's not, it is going to actually change its effect to lowering its speed by 1 stage, which doesn't matter because it's already very, very, very slow. But in addition, it raises its attack and defense by 1 stage. So I was kind of thinking to myself, well, let's just put Earthquake with it, because Earthquake's a good solid move. Alright, as for the look today, I really wanted to go with something that kind of inspired Trick Room to me. So I really wanted to find like the shoes and the... I need to get out of this building because I can't get camera angle. Camera angle's important. Okay? Camera angle is very, very important. Don't you know? So, you know, as soon as my game decides to load, I can actually show it off in full. Alright, so I really wanted, like, the shoes and the pants to kind of, and the socks to be kind of, like, almost identical. Kind of giving that whole, whimsical vibe. And then I put on these, like, hexagonal glasses because I think they look pretty cool. Oh, wait, no, they're not hexagonal, are they? Yes, they are. Okay. I was like, are they pentagonal? I'm not sure, because they kind of look like they had 5 sides, but no, they have 6. Okay, I was right. Alright, come on, bestie. Be summoned. As my Miraidon hits his head against the top of the Pokemon Center roof. Alright, and here she is hopping in. The one with a new personal profile picture. It's Bobbie. Yes, I saw the Ice Cube angle. It was so freaking good. It was so good. Oh my gosh. It's just Ice Cube everything. Everything is coming up Ice Cube at this point. I am just so hyped by it. Oh my gosh. Yes. You have an Eevee phone? I just noticed that you had an Eevee phone. That's so cute, bestie. Alright, here we go with the first battle of today. We are going in with team number 14, the Dreaded Squares. Alright, let's see what Team Bestie's bringing in today. We have 2 Pengus. The Pengus are multiplying. They're starting to multiply, everybody. I do know that she's got something big planned soon for a particular team that she has in creation. I'm just not sure when it's gonna come out. Will they slowly start escalating, or will they just emerge today? I'm not really entirely certain. But let's go ahead and think about how we want to start this off, because she does have a Zoroark, so that can always fool me. I think what I'm going to do is I have to start with one of my Trick Room setters, of course. And I just realized that I only have 2, because Coco's not here. Coco disappeared. But that's okay. Honestly, that's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and start with Liberty. And let's start with Red. I think that that's usually how I like to start off, because I could just immediately get some pretty good value from Red using Protect early. I just think that she's just a really, really good Pokemon to start off with. Even though she's on the last element of my team, so, like, how does that work? Alright, with her new profile picture in tow as well, of her staring at Ice Cube sleeping, you know. Kings need their sleep too. Sir Pengu and his Pengu Knight. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Oh my gosh, I'm actually kind of scared. So Red is not in his position right now. That's a thing. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be starting off with the Trick Room. And Red has Water Terra, which is not great. So we're going to switch to... let's switch into Pippin. I think that's where we're gonna go first. Return, Red. Thank you very much. Pippin, you're up. It is double trouble. She just has to be double trouble. Alright, so she's setting up the snow to give those Ice Cubes a little bit of a defense buff. Trick Room. Alright, so we're gonna twist up the dimensions for a few turns here. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we are going to use Future Sight on Sir Pengu. And then we're going to use Stuffed Cheeks with Pippin. There is a reason for this, I assure you. Alright, our defense rises from using Stuffed Cheeks, the Lychee Berry boosts its attack, and he heals off his Cheek Pouch ability. Alright, we are foreseeing the future. Weather Ball! Oh, that's cool! Yes, I'm here for this. Getting Pippin down a little bit, I see. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we are going to... let's go ahead and Body Press into the Pengu Knight. While we Metal Sound with Liberty to potentially make that, Alright, the Pengu Knight switching out, okay. Alright, Brayden's here. And Sir Pengu makes a pivot as well. Well, I'm believing that is the Zoroark. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Because she just had her Pengu Knight out on the field. So just to play around a super effective ground move coming out of the Mudsdale here, I think what we're going to do is we are going to Future Sight into Brayden. And then we're going to... let's Body Press into the Pengu Knight. Alright, it's time to let go of that weakness to ground and show them that you can truly levitate. Look, it's floating off the ground. It should have levitate. It's just showing us why it now has it. Just not fully. I knew that was a Zoroark. I knew it was. No thank you. No thank you. Alright, Liberty's foreseeing more attacks. Oh, Pippin! Alright. I love the stars that come off of the Psychic Terra. It's so beautiful. Alright, Ned's coming out to cause some trouble. Alright, so we're gonna Metal Sound into Brayden. And then I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna body press into Ned. We have that super big defense buff. That does a lot of damage, my dude. And Metal Sound misses its mark. Oh, never mind. Clear Amulet. Ah! And actually, that speed loss is actually really good here. Ow, Liberty! That was a huge turn from Bestie there. Alright, so the snow is gone. And the Twisted Dimensions are gone as well. So we need to reset the Trick Room. And I wonder if I should switch out into Victoria. I think that's what I might do here. Pippin return. Alright, Victoria, come on out. Alright, that one luckily was not a crit. Alright, we do reset the Trick Room. And here comes the Future Sight. That almost takes out Brayden. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, I think what I want to do here is I want a Metal Sound, or maybe I'll try to set up one more Future Sight onto Ned. And then we're actually going to switch out Victoria, because that thing has been lowering its speed this entire time, so we're going to go into Out of Nowhere. Come on out! Shiny Hariyama. Okay. That does take out Liberty in the process, so my Terra is down. Thank you, Liberty. You fought so bravely. Alright, Red, it's your time to shine. Spotlight. Okay, so we're gonna go for Knockoff into Brayden. And then we're going to Heavy Slam into Ned. I think that's gonna be our play. We did get the Trick Room set up, so we're good for the next few turns. Oh, I forgot about how slow it was. My goodness. Alright, that's gonna trigger the red card to force a switch here. And it's gonna be the Meowscarada, a much lighter Pokemon. So that does a lot of damage. And also resets the speed on Ned, too. Tito could be under a lot of pressure here. Alright, Ned's coming back out. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, I think we're going to protect into Red here. And then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna Heavy Slam back into Tito. Playing around another potential Hammer Arm coming out of Ned here. Oh, no. No, not the cat, man. Alright, so Red has protected himself for one turn. Alright, the Pengu Knight shows himself once more. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do here, I think Red is faster than my Hariyama, correct? Yeah, by one frickin' point of speed. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to Endeavor into the Pengu Knight. And I think we're going to knock off as well. Alright, so the ice face comes off, exposing the true face beneath. And we get the icy rock off of it. Endeavor! Cutting its HP to an incredibly low amount. Alright. Thank you, Red. Return. You fought bravely. Alright, so the Twisted Dimensions have returned to normal just in time for our next Trick Room setter to hit the field. Come on out, Jillian. She was literally just texting me before this battle, and she was like, Phantomp is so cute. And now she gets to face a Trevenant. Alright, so let's set up the Trick Room. And then let's go ahead and reversal into the Pengunite. This isn't gonna be super effective, yes. Jillian! Ow. Reversal. My poor Jillian. Alright, Sir Pengu's coming out. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna have to try to continue to set up the Trick Room. And let's go ahead and go for reversal into Ned this time. Now we're under a lot more pressure than what we were before, thanks to Jillian not being able to be attacking here. Or using anything, rather. And she's adding on to the pressure by creating an Ice Terra Sir Pengu. I think Jillian might go back to her Pokeball here momentarily. Reversal. Alright, that does take out Ned. Oh my goodness, that was a crit. I'm pretty sure that mattered. I'm very certain that mattered. Alright, she is down to her last Pokemon, but I am not feeling confident in my state either. But we need to go for the knockoff, because I am fairly certain this thing is leftovers. Oh, Jillian just came out on the field and did absolutely nothing. Alright. It breaks the Ice Face, and we also get to knock off its item, which is really good. I do believe that thing is leftovers. Okay, so unfortunately, we do still have the weakness policy with Victoria, so I'm fairly certain this has to be where we go. Alright, Victoria. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna Power Gem into Sir Pengu, and let's Reversal into it too. Alright, she's bringing back the Ice Face. That is a very, very good play here, because that Hariyama is going to have access to those physical moves. Alright. Alright, Victoria, follow up. Power Gem. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Goodness gracious, that did a lot of damage. Alright. Wow, that was very tense there for a second, but Victoria's gonna take a huge hit here. But that will proc the weakness policy. You've angered the queen. Good game, bestie. Wow. That was amazing. That was a great freeze, too. Oh my goodness. GG, bestie. Wow. Sir Pengu and his knight. How fulfilling and wholesome is that? Alright, here we go. We are now heading into our next fight with these amazingly beautiful Pokemon. Team Charm. Let's do this. Okay, so this is gonna be a single battle. I do think that if she starts off with one of those ice cubes, we will want a special attacker to be out there. Midna does not have access to... No, it does have access. She does have access to Mystical Fire. That is very good. And I did change Midna's item to the Wise Glasses just because I only had one Expert Belt, and I didn't want to go out and spend the money for another Expert Belt, so I just gave her another item to boost her special moves, because why not? Let's go ahead and start off with... let's start off with Tiana. I really do like to begin battles with her just because she also sets up Chris really nicely with that Grassy Seed. Alright, let's show them why you can't judge a book by its cover. Just because someone's pretty doesn't mean they can't bite. Alright. Here we go. Tiana, let's go. Alright, so I believe we are going to start off by activating Misty Terrain. This will help us to actually prevent status effects on all grounded Pokemon. Misty Terrain. I can't believe we're faster. We won't be anymore. Alright, so Tiana's gonna get a little bit of healing from those leftovers. Alright, let's go for Moonblast. Icy Wind is a very good tech move for the Ice Cubes, just because Ice Cube is not the fastest Ice type around. Alright, Ned's coming out. Alright, Moonblast. Oh no, not Ned's special attack. Not that I've ever seen a special move come out of Ned before. Alright, so now what we're gonna do, I think, is we're gonna switch to Grassy Terrain. Oh, I forgot that thing had Evi Slam. Oh, never mind. I guess we're not switching. Okay. Let's switch into... I think Chris is actually a pretty good swap in here, but Midna is too. Let's go into Midna. Come on out, girl. Alright, let's go for the Shadow Ball. We do have the Wise Glasses to slightly buff our Ghost moves. Doesn't quite take it out. That's gonna deal a lot in return. Alright. Let's go for Thunderbolt. We're gonna play around any possible switch. Not that I think that she will, but this should be able to take it out. But if she attempts to go into one of her... Well, I guess this doesn't play around Tito, but... This does at least cover for, for the Zolwark switch as well. Thunderbolt! Well done, Midna. Alright, the mist is gone, so status problems are back in action. Not that Midna was immune to them, she levitates, so... I just love Miss Magius. I just love her design, her color palette. It's just so good. She's my girl. She's a little treasure. Man, these crowd fans have to be very, very devoted to doing basically the same exact cheering position for how long? Okay. So Brayden's here. I think, since she has Levitate, I don't think a ground type move is going to be gone for. So let's go ahead and send out... Do I really want to send Chris out? I suppose. Yeah, let's do that. We haven't terastallized yet, so... Thank you, Midna. Alright, Chris, the spotlight's on you. It has Night Slash on it, that's cool. Alright, so now we're gonna Terra Water, and we're going to go for the Gigaton Hammer. Alright, I don't know what is up with today and me being scared of Brayden, but, defensive Terras go a long way. Let's do it. It has Flamethrower? What the... Why do you have Flamethrower, Brayden? Oh my... Chris? That's why. That's why. Man, when people have Zoroarks on their team, you can do so many psychological shenanigans. It's literally crazy. Alright, this is not Chris's stage whatsoever. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch into Selena now. No way am I letting you take Chris that easy. C-Bomb. Alright, Selena takes that relatively well. Alright, let's go for the high jump kick. We do have the wide lens to potentially make this a little bit more accurate. Oh, I was not anticipating that. She just messaged me. It looked like Brayden just farted. It kind of did. He farted fire. That's what he did. Oh my gosh, that's freaking hilarious. Alright, Selena, high jump kick. I really do like how against physical moves you do just take that free switch in every time. It's really useful. Don't mess with this lady. If she lives, that could be a problem. And she does. Oh! The Penguin Knight did not appreciate that one. Don't mess with Her Majesty. Alright. Who's next? Sir Pengu. Alright, so from one Ice Cube to the next. Should I try to go for a Synthesis? I mean, I don't know if it's gonna do me very good, but I suppose I could try to go for the healing. At least before the snow gets set up, where Synthesis won't heal as much. I don't know if Selena's gonna take another hit from that. Alright, let's go for Power Whip. I mean, we're gonna have to... Oh, and it misses its mark. Darn it! Oh. Okay. Actually, even though it would have broken, we still would have had to deal with Ice Face because it would have repaired it immediately. Alright, let's go for the flinch chance at the very least. We actually do get the flinch. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that one. Alright, now we get outsped. Wow, that was a crazy turn. What a crazy series of turns. I think we were speed tied there. Okay, I'm not entirely certain. I think I need to go into Sonia. Sonia, come on out. Alright, so she does still have a dark type in the back, so I definitely feel like Moonblast is probably our best bet. Or we could Future Sight and attempt to bait a switch into it. Let's do that. Let's try that. I don't know what it is with me using Future Sight today, but I just love it. And if she plans to go into Tito, she could be punished here for that. Oh, I misclicked. No, I misclicked. My finger moved on my control pad. Whoops. Actually, that still did fairly sizable damage at the very least. Alright, now let's go for it. Preparing the ice face. Alright. Sonia, Moonblast, let's go. Wow, it took that really well. Oh my goodness. But the follow-up did it. Gardevoir actually is probably one of my favorite Psychic-type designs from, like, Gen 3. So good. Okay, so... I'm not incredibly certain what I want to do here. I think Rowroo is probably the best bet right now. Let's try switching into him. Sonia, it's time for your husband to come out on the field. Come on out, Rowroo. Ow, that did a lot of damage. I was not expecting that. We don't live another Heavy Slam, that's for sure, so Sky Attack is completely out of the picture. Let's go for a Slash at the very least. That was a crit. He is the critting machine. And also, he's fainted. Alright. So now comes... Midna. I think we need to go into Midna here. I know we outspeed with her. Alright, let's go for Shadow Ball. We gotta be on the aggressive here. Come on, Midna, bring the power. Aw, oh, just barely not enough. Wow. This is amazing. She still has not gone into Meowscarada, has she? I don't believe so. I think that is her last Pokemon. Yes, it is her last Pokemon. Alright, so this is definitely going to come down to the wire here. So we're going to go for Fake Out. This thing does have own tempo, but we need the priority. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Preserving Brayden. Okay, so let's go for... We definitely are not going to outspeed a Meowscarada, so we need to go for Baby Doll Eyes. To lower its physical attack output. Ooh. What Terra is Tito? Is it grass? Or is it something else? It's grass, okay. So what I'm sensing here is a problem. I don't think we're living this because of the... Nope. We might have lived if she didn't Terra, but due to her Terra, it did come back to haunt us. Alright, Sonia, come on out. It also plays around the fairy weakness. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay, so Psychic, no, Moonblast actually hits harder. And is this it? Has Bestie beaten Team Charm? Yes, she has. GG, Bestie. And that means that, that Bobbie and Shadow have both beaten this team. Great game. Alright, and here we go for the final battle of today. See if Bestie can go 2 wins as well today. The competition's heating up. Alright, so... Again, this team got paired up against Bestie, and I feel like that she has probably one of the best assortments of lineups for this team. Just because of the multi-access to Freeze Dry, which is just such a move that counters so many of these Pokemon. Let's see here. I kind of want to start off with Ash. I think that he's our best bet because we can potentially Terastallize Shaw into a Psychic type, but then she also has like 2 Dark types on the field. On her team, I mean. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this battle plays out. But will Bobbie be the first one to defeat this team? Let's go. Alright, Ned's coming out first. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go for Hydro Pump, so we drop the Dark typing. So we can't get the weakness to Hammer Arm. Hydro Pump! Alright, we did make the right prediction on that. I'm not messing around with any move attempting to miss here. Alright, Tito's coming out. I am actually not incredibly certain if I outspeed this thing or not. But it is weak to poison. But I don't know if I want to Terra this early. Let's see if it hits first of all. Which we do get outsped. Wow, that Meowscarada is fast. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do... Let's... I don't know, do we... I don't know who I switch into here. I think I'm gonna go into Shaw. I think that's probably our best bet here. We get both of its offenses reduced, which is nice. But I'm not gonna Terra. I think I'm gonna lock myself into the Choice Band boosted Fire Fang. Alright, that's a 3-shot. Okay, I think I've got an idea. It's a little risky, but we can conserve Shaw. Alright, Rand, let's go. Oh. That actually isn't what I wanted to happen. Oh, that's not fun. Okay. Well, it worked that time, I suppose. The Rocky Helmet will proc, knocking it out. You know, I'm kind of surprised that it took as little damage as it did from that move. I know the Garchomp's bulky, but I didn't know if it was that bulky. Alright, this is the problem. And I feel like switching into Infernape just isn't going to be a good option for me. And I think that Shaw is probably going to be my best bet to Terrastalize, because the Psychic typing is going to do it some really good, efficient work. So I think it's going to come down to us getting the flinch again with Iron Head. Let's see what happens here. If not, we're toast. Oh my gosh, we get the flinch again. That is way, way, way too lucky, my dude. Alright, let's go for Rock Slide. Missed! Whoa, okay. Preventing stat debuffs. And then I pull into a crit? Oh my gosh, that was way too lucky. No, that did not just happen. Oh my gosh. That was way too lucky. I think that crit did matter, because it's not like that Rand gets stabbed from that. Alright. Again, we're in the same situation. I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, after a crit and a lucky flinch, yeah. Okay, so let's go into Shaw here. Come on out, once more. Okay, so we're gonna Terrastalize into a Psychic type, and let's go for Terra Blast. Alright, if Freeze Dry isn't gonna work on one Pokemon super effectively, then I might as well do my best to work around it. So let's make sure that we can see and avert our eyes from that weakness. Alright. As it repairs its Ice Face, let's go for Terra Blast. Let's go, Shaw. It's such a beautiful animation. Do you hear every single time that it flaps its wings, it's making like a sound effect? That's so beautiful. Oh no. This is not Brayden. I can tell you for a fact this is not Brayden. Yep. Alright, so now we need to switch. Let's go into Infernape. I'm locked into Terra Blast, so I cannot do anything about that. Infernape, come on out. Infernape's not bulky, but against resisted hits, I'll take it. Alright, so it definitely doesn't look like it's effective, but this is super effective. Alright, so her dark types are... I think Tito is fainted, right? I think? Or is it on really low health? I can't exactly remember now. Alright, now comes the real Brayden. I don't really have an extremely efficient move to do against this thing. Unless I tend to just go for Flare Blitz and just deal a whole bunch of damage, because it's not like... At this point, the snow is still on the field, so Sir Pengu's just going to be able to come in and get its Ice Face anyway. That still did a lot of damage. We take Recoil and Life Orb, so that's definitely a lot of damage. Into high horsepower? Yeah, we're not living that. Okay, the snow is actually gone, though. Torterra, it's time for you to do your worst. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to begin by using Leech Seed. She might be anticipating a Grass-type move, yeah, to come out of Torterra, but we are going for a Grass-type move, just maybe not the one she's expecting. Alright. Serpengu is seated here. Alright, I don't know if Shaw's the best bet here, but let's actually try going for it. The Leech Seed will remain on the field. And we're not weak to the Freeze Dry for once in our lives on this team. Man, this is tense, because both of my Pokemon are quad weak to Ice after this. Will Ice Cube become a sweeper? Alright, so we will get a free turn of healing. It's gonna repair the Ice Face, which does play around Shaw's physical attacks. And it's not gonna be taking as much damage from the Leech Seed because of the leftovers. Alright, that's a little bit of healing, just not a lot. Alright, let's go into Terra Blast. I think it is our strongest option at this point, isn't it? Probably. Terra Blast! This is crazy tense. Alright. Torterra really helping Shaw to keep living here. Keeping him sustained. We are speed tied. This is crazy cool. Ow. I'm very lucky to have not gotten frozen there. That did do a lot of damage. We have to see if A, if we outspeed, and second of all, if that Leech Seed healing was enough. I don't know if it was. It was just enough. Wow. And both of my other Pokemon would have gotten outsped by Serpengu. I mean, I do understand that I have thick fat on my Appleton, but it's still quad weak to Ice plus the Terra Jewel. Alright, we're locked into Terra Blast still, so we have to go for it. Oh, man. I feel like I can breathe now. That was actually, like, really, really intense. And that's game. GG, Pesty, wow. Way to make my heart feel like it just couldn't, that it just couldn't stop beating fast. Whew. GG. You know, this is like the first time that I've ever had like an early morning recording. Not like a super early morning, it's like mid-morning, but that was definitely a situation where I was like, yeah, I got up like 2 hours ago and here I am recording, and then, you know, we're here. And and my heart is, like, completely waving, I'm beating at the speed of light. Alright, well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of Bestie and I having more bestie battles, because I guess that's what we're calling it now. And I hope that you guys have an amazing day. This was Skymer and Bobbie. Bye, guys!